to the official opening of the City Arts Festival. And now, for the official welcome and opening, let's welcome to the podium the Mayor of the City of Hamilton, the Right Worshipful Charles R. Gosling, J.P.
Thank you, Town Crier. The Honorable Patricia Gordon Pamplin, JP MP, Senator, the Honorable Michael Fay, JP, artists, vendors, children, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to welcome you all here today as we kick off the 2015 City Arts Festival. This year's festival is like none the city's ever staged before. We figured we'd step it up a notch for the city's bicentennial celebrations. The city has brought a number of artists together from varying genres of creativity. There will be dance, music, paintings, sculptures, installations, and more. We have on offer for the first time a guided infinity art walk through the city, past buskers and street entertainers, so be sure to catch one of the 4 conducted walks this afternoon, leaving from Nellie's Walk over here. One of the most exciting aspects of this year's festival is the public arts installations around the city. At 7 p.m. tonight, don't miss the Chancery Lane lights as they twinkle above the verses of poetry below. Now, I saw this being installed last week, and it is a truly magical scene. The beautiful mural at number 1 Car Park, a backdrop in hundreds of photos in last weekend's Amazing America's Cup, and the reproduction painting at the ferry terminal are testaments to Bermuda's current caliber of work, as well as those curated in the Bermuda National Gallery collection upstairs. I encourage you to visit today the Bermuda Society of Arts here in City Hall and view and appreciate the creative talent that flows throughout our community. I'll take it this time to thank our vendors and performers here today, and a special thanks to the team of the City of Hamilton that continues to produce events that enliven our beautiful city for the greater public to enjoy. Ours is an art-friendly city. During my first time in office, we signed long leases with both the BSOA as well as the BNG to give them tenant security and the ability to fundraise for necessary programs and capital expansions. We introduced the Busker program, which is sadly underutilized, but is there to enable all to publicly hone their talents in front of locals and visitors and get some payback as well. Our cityhall.bm website has more information on that program. Finally, the governor asked me to convey his sentiments, saying that along with his wife, he is very sorry that we cannot be with you this afternoon to celebrate the revamped and rebranded City Arts Festival. Arts are a very important part of life, and it is important that they are available to everyone. The City Arts Festival provides an opportunity for everyone to enjoy not just the visual arts, but also music and performance. Events of this nature are not successful without lots of hard work behind the scenes, and we send our thanks to all those involved. With that, please discover all that is on offer today. Welcome again to City Hall and the City Arts Festival. And it is now my pleasure to welcome to the podium our Minister of Community, Culture and Sports, the Honorable Patricia Gordon Pamplin, JP MP. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Let me recognize my honorable colleague, Senator Michael Fay, and his family, and thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. As Minister of Community, Culture and Sport, I get the privilege of sharing in many occasions that are quite exciting. Today is one of those occasions. If anyone was able to come to the city in the past couple of weeks to see what had been done by the corporation in hosting the Louis Vuitton America's Cup mini-series, you would be forgiven for thinking that they had outdone themselves and would go into hiding in order to rejuvenate. What we should have known is that this team is like the Energizer Bunny. They just keep going and going and going. They sprung right into gear to to ensure that less than 1 week later, with the assistance, cooperation, and participation of each of the vendors and artists today, to ensure that we can enjoy all of that which is on offer. In light of the fact that this is an arts festival, and being a city girl, we heard that the city is celebrating 200 years of its existence as the capital of Hamilton, I thought I would take advantage of my own creative juices and to be able to offer for today a poem which I have written just this afternoon for this occasion. So I hope you can indulge me as I share it with you. And it goes like this. The city is the island capital for 200 years. To celebrate 2015, they engaged all the gears to make a very special festival of art, and each person contributed right from the heart. Creativity will truly be on display. Even the great creator sent us a wonderful day. So as we embrace and consume all there is to see, we appreciate what has been laid on for you and for me. As each person walks up and down and takes in the mural all around the town, and listen to the buskers with noises so sweet, we are all in for a wonderful treat. And don't miss the poetry down Chancery Lane. It's like looking through a clear window pane to see what our poets can truly present. The depth of their talent is sure heaven sent. And let us enjoy the crafts and the dance, rock to the music and feel free to prance. We can share the whole day and have lots of fun. It will bring our community together as one. So thanks to the city for embracing this dream, and thanks to each of their dynamic team. The output is something of which we are proud. The height of our excitement is as high as the cloud. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for the opportunity. And I hope everybody has an absolutely wonderful, splendid day as you enjoy everything on offer this afternoon. God bless.
At this time, we're going to go to the podium one of our artists, Kendra Earl.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Kendra Earls, and I have to say, after years of advocating public art in Bermuda, the corporation has actually requested for me to design a piece on Front Street, the public bathrooms there. And it was such an honor to be able to do that with my partner, Dennis Joquin. The piece is called Gateway to Paradise. So we came up with the concept hoping to be able to show the public the beauty of Bermuda through art, of its foliage and its natural beauty. It took us approximately 3 weeks to complete that piece. And I have to say that the response from the public, being the locals, tourists, and business people, was absolutely amazing. So many people really began to request for more. They wanted to see more of this in our city, and I have to agree. And it was such just an amazing experience to see people, to watch us do it. And they enjoyed watching, they enjoyed seeing something beautiful go up into the city. So I hope that this will be just the beginning of more art, more public art for Bermuda, that'll begin to bring more culture and art into our island. Thank you very much.
Greetings, everyone. How's everybody doing today?
Great!
I don't know how he has this internal speaker. It's like in his throat, but how are you guys doing today? Yes. For me, art has always been a constant in my life. It's been my love, my passion. And when we were asked by Dana Lee and Tamara and the corporation, and big up to all the officials, sorry I didn't even say good afternoon everybody, got excited. yeah, to be a part of this project, it was a no-brainer that the Chusa Foundation would be happy and eager to be involved. When we talked about some of the different ways we could approach city installations, it fit right in with our community art program that the Chusa Foundation's been doing for the last 3 years. And for us, it was just a natural extension and a great opportunity to collaborate with the city, do something in a new area that we hadn't really worked in before, and try and bring a project to life that would be wicked. You know, we just want it to be beautiful. We talked about the different route for the Infinity Walk. We talked about some of the different organizations. It was really great to work with BSOA, National Gallery Corporation, as well as, I'm not sure what Tiago's thing's called. It's kind of mug, but Tiago Garcia's incredible light installation in Chancery Lane. It became a wonderful collaborative experience, and we're looking forward to not just taking this year's sort of rebirth of the City Arts Festival and making it successful this year, but for every year to come. So encourage you to be sure to check out the different artists around here. Aunt Gina over there, yes I, and Jojo over here, actually Joanna, actually both Gina and Joanna's staff were part of our project that we did in Chancery Lane, where if you go down there, you'll be able to see an example of a fusion of different art mediums. You see Matthew Johnson, who's over in the blue shirt. Wave, Matthew. Matthew Johnson's one of the poets that was involved in the project. He's also one of the poet mentors involved in our youth poetry program. And we took the opportunity to get 4 of our poet mentors, Matthew Johnson, Stephen Johnson, Tiffany Painter, and Aisha Townsend, to compose pieces just for those steps. And so they're very special poems that if you check them out, you can read them backwards and forwards. They're called palindromes, which are a different type of creative poetry. We also fused that with Ashanti Fogo, Joanne, staff, my wife Janelle Smith, and our daughter Eden, as well as Ayana Ming Bean, who are the visual artists that spearheaded the project and made it the vibrant, bright success that it is. So please don't, when you stay around here, definitely check out the different vendors, check out the live performances, but make your way along the route and see some of the art installations that are around the city. And they'll be up for some time to come. And if you like these things, please hashtag, post, share it with people. Make sure to let your city officials know that you want to see more of these types of projects happening. Chustek definitely wants to see more of these types of projects happening, because art is one of the few vehicles that can really bring people together and help to build the Bermuda of the future. The Bermuda that's really all about unity and truth and beauty. So again, it's a pleasure to be a part of it. If you come down, please check out the new Chustek space, 81 Front Street. We'd love to show you around the new facility and talk about the opportunity that this new space represents. Tonight we have a wonderful show with a bunch of local hip-hop artists as well as international hip-hop artists. So if you are interested in seeing some hot fire live entertainment into the night, please join us. And know that the space is not finished yet, and we are actively trying to get it ready, but we need help and support. We need financial support, we need physical support, we need bodies to come down there and get involved. And if you're in the neighborhood, come check it. All right, that's my time, everybody. Thank you so much. Let me get I Love Art on 3. 1, 2, 3.
I love art!
One, not you. Come on, Mike. You like drawing on everybody. I like you, dude. I love art. 1, 2, 3. You like art? I think you got real technical. All right, I love art too, and we're gonna head back down. Me and my crew's gonna head back down to the spot. We're still setting up the gallery space, and we're working on another installation that we're doing throughout the day. Come check us out, Chustek.org, Chustek on Insta and Facebook and all that. Bless up, family. Thank you.
Thank you from Chustek! Talk about a couple of other future artists.
Good afternoon. 2 of the other art installations that were a part of the City Arts Festival were donated by the Bermuda National Gallery. The Bermuda National Gallery has a public art project which is currently in place, and they position reproductions of the gallery's art collection in public spaces. We did actually do an installation on the wall of Bermuda Chamber of Commerce building, which is located on Front Street next to the ferry terminal. And the artwork is done by Mr. E. Ambrose Webster, who studied art at the Boston Museum of Fine Arts School in the 1980s. And he was, we were blessed enough to allow or get permission from him to be able to display the art in an expanded version down in Front Street. Thanks to the local partners. This is from Bermuda National Gallery. Unfortunately, she's unable to be here today. This project brings artwork directly to the viewers around the island. They've invited you to visit them here at City Hall today. Bermuda Society of Arts as well as the Bermuda National Gallery are both open this afternoon. And if you go inside of City Hall and up the steps, you can visit them. The other art installation that was successfully installed for this event was Chancery Lane Lights, which is located in Chancery Lane, a part of our Infinity Art Walk today. The Chancery Lane overhead light installation is intended to provide the City of Hamilton with an enhanced public space while also increasing nighttime ambiance and security in the Chancery Lane area. Over 450 light bulbs have been included in this art installation and are hung throughout the alleyway, providing a level of intimacy to an already quaint public setting. The Chancery Lane lights are set to a timer, and they can concurrently be enjoyed as they are illuminated between the hours of 7:30 p.m. and 2 a.m. We'd like to thank the project designer, Mr. Tiago Garcia, who says, "I have spent most of my professional life working with the City of Hamilton. After a while, I began to notice patterns and occurrences pertaining to structural maintenance and general beautifications, for better and for worse. I believe it's absolutely vital for the city to continually to invest itself for the benefit of both locals and guests by actively showing that it cares about how pedestrians interact with public spaces. Most important to me is the creation of public art installations in the City of Hamilton that have the ability to inspire anyone of any background without any discrimination, and it's free to enjoy without any social discomfort." That's from the project designer, Mr. Tiago Garcia. And the project installer was Mr. Nick Harney. He says, "As an electrician, I've always had an interest in lighting. However, this project is very unique for me. There were a few challenging moments, however, it all came together quite well in the end. My wife was extremely helpful with refining the installation process and getting it completed in time for the America's Cup weekend. My family also helped to install the few highlights and the light bulbs, something that my 5-year-old daughter had a lot of fun with." The installation itself was a family affair, and we would like to thank Mr. Nick Harney. All of the information about the installations that we did are in the program that's being handed out today, and we hope you enjoy them and join us on the Infinity Art Walk. The Infinity Art Walk will leave here every hour starting at 3:30. Mr. Ed Christopher, our town crier, will be your tour guide, and we encourage you all to go on the walk. It's not a long walk, but it's very interesting along the entire walk. We have local musicians, local artists, and participants that will be there showing their artwork, selling their artwork, as well as performing for you to enjoy. Our first band that will be performing today on the main stage is DIA. Thank you.